All right, guys, I've been flooded with questions about how the DCD996 compares to the DCD998 and DCD999. Does it increase in power with the 8 amp hour 20 volt or the 9 amp hour flex volt battery like the newer two models that are out? I too am very curious, as the DCD996 is very inexpensive at this point in time and also made in the USA with global materials. We're gonna find all this out today. Stay tuned. All right, so the DCD996 has the Made in the USA logo on it and also has a problem, in my opinion, with the auxiliary handle. It's too short for this powerful of a drill. So for safety's sake, we are gonna remove this auxiliary handle and put on the auxiliary handle from the DCD998. For time's sake, the 998 isn't gonna be used, and we've done most of these tests already before with the 999 in the 998. So if you're interested in that, go back, look at our other video, and you can see the comparison in multiple different ways between the 999 and 998. Now what I did, put a piece of duct tape on the chuck of the 996. You're gonna be able to see that spinning, a little black piece here. I hope you don't skip through the video, but if you do, you'll see duct tape on the 996, red on the 999. That should tell you what drill is being used. Again, we're just going to use the same battery. I don't want to deal with a bad cell or any of that stuff, changing the results. We're going to go through this like we normally would. It's going to be very interesting, at least to me. So I'm going to start out at a 1-inch spade bit instead, because I think I've kind of learned where all this is going to start, and I'm just going to work my way up as quickly as possible. Stick with us. So let's start out with our 5 amp hour battery fully charged on the DCD996, speed level 3 in drill mode. This will be interesting, 1-inch spade bit. Zero issue at all. Now, I have already tested the 999 with that and had zero issue. So I'm just going to jump right up to the 1.25" with the 5 amp hour battery, speed level 3. I'm not going to push it through the bottom just in case. Inch and a quarter, no issue. Let's just drop this over to the 999. Zero issue. Yesterday, when we went through the different drills, we had a 1.5" spade bit that would not go through that wood. The way this is going today, I'm guessing this 1.5" is going to be no issue at all. So 996 1.5" spade bit. No issue. That did not happen yesterday, and that is all because of probably drier lumber or a little bit softer lumber. But just because, let's check it out with the 999. It's interesting with this 1.5". Let's switch up boards here and just see what happens. All right, this treated 4x4 is obviously going to be a little bit deeper, and we'll see if we can still do the 1.5" spade bit, 996 5 amp hour battery. No issue at all. That's interesting. I did not expect that to go. $998 or $999. Very interesting. We're still on the 5 amp hour battery. While we have this treated lumber out, let's go with a 1-inch auger bit self-feed into this, level 3, 996. No issues at all. None. Stay. $9.99. That's awesome. Let's move it up and see what we can do to slow these drills down a bit. All right, I'll be honest, at this point I figured we'd see a difference between the 996 and 999. We're gonna go big and 3 5/8 inch this time and see what happens. We're just drop to level 2 on this to see if we can get through. Not happening. Go right to level 1, 5 amp hour battery. We've had that issue with this bit multiple times. Let's just see if we can go through the rest of the way. It's just getting stuck as it either twists or whatever happens. Let's move up to the 8 amp hour battery and see what changes. Huge difference, right? Absolutely huge difference. Let's just try the flex volt again and see if that does anything besides make this incredibly big and heavy. Zero issue with this wood with either the flex volt or the 8 amp hour. Let's go to the 8 amp hour on the DCD 999. Or let's try the 5 amp hour. That would make more sense. Let's see if we can get through. Level 3 was a no-go. We're going right to 1. See out here, I agree, we're getting too much flex again. So let's move over to the other side with the 5 amp hour and the 996 and see if we get a nice clean cut. All right, 996, a little bit better supported right here. No issue, not a cutout with the 5 amp hour battery. Wood is obviously making a huge difference here, so we're going with a 6x6 speed level 1, 3 5/8 inch bit, 5 amp hour battery. There we go. Now you can definitely see that we stopped this drill, but it was kicking. Let's move up to the 8 amp hour and listen. Let's try a new hole. Treated will gum up this self. All right, we extended the self-feed section of this out a little bit, flipped this wood over, flex volt battery 996. Let's see how it goes. Pick a middle spot here. Pretty amazing with the flex volt. 5 amp hour battery still shows 2 bars. Let's go next to it and see how it does. Pretty amazing. There's no doubt the flex volt went deeper, probably a little bit faster. Did it garner more power? Yes, no doubt that it did. And probably a fairly significant amount. Let's just try the 999 with the flex volt. See what it does. I didn't want to hit the vise as I went all the way through. No doubt there's more power here, but by how much? And it's not that there's a ton. So it's interesting to me when we look at all the drills and the new technology, how much has really changed? While we're making chips, let's just put the 8 amp hour on the 999 and see what happens. Now, I'm going to tell you, this drill is already hot. So if we do get a cutout quickly, it's probably because of thermal. But with that said, let's see how far it goes. Didn't go as far as the 999, but that's pretty dang impressive. And I'm pushing on it. I want to make sure that I don't screw up the bit. Yeah, at some point I could be covering up a little bit of the vents and the vents in the back. So it's been fair. I've been doing it to both. Yeah, we are completely cut out at this point. So, question of the day, can the DCD 996 rock with the DCD 999? Yeah, I think it can. And while there is a little bit more power with the 999 when you move up in the batteries, not a lot, man. I mean, it's right there. So if you have a 996, the only thing that I, again, dislike is this shorter auxiliary handle. And it's significantly shorter, but if you really need, if you're doing big stuff, upgrade. I've said it from the beginning. It's just well worth it for safety purposes. Find a deal on one of these. an upgrade. And if you're using the long handle, put it on one and use the 996 for something else, or use the shorter handle for tighter areas where you won't be using such a large drill. But just be safe with these things because they're significantly powerful. I'm amazed, flat out. I didn't think the 996 would keep up with what we were doing, and it did. The only thing it did is obviously got hot, and in the end, it wasn't going to turn back on. And even at this point in time now, it's not even showing any life through the LED, which kind of scares me. So I will update the video down below in one of the comments. I'll try to pin it if this guy does come back on or if we actually smoked it. There could go either way. No, it's dead. We're getting nothing. And if you listen, something in the back, significantly loose. We killed it. The battery too, even the 5 amp hours, really hot this time, but we're pushing this stuff, man. That's what you got to expect. So when you push it to this point, you could break your drill completely, which I think the 999 and 998 have held up to this stuff like you can't imagine. I mean, we put both these through a lot. So take it for what it is. If you have a 996, be happy. Buy a little bit bigger battery. You might get a little bit more power, but how much do you really need? As always, we appreciate your time. Give us a like in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As always, have a great day.